Medyo madilim siya. Yeah. Madilim, no? Di naman. Okay. Hi guys! So, again, welcome back to Lopez Travels. My name is Agatha. At andito na naman tayo. We have another episode. Pero this time, itong video na to, medyo personal. It's very personal. But it's very close to my heart. And this is something that I've always wanted to share. And alam mo yung pag-usapan lang yung experiences ko throughout the years. So anyway, I know most of you know that um, there was a time na nagkasakit ako. Yun. But anyway, hindi ko alam kung paano siya sisimula, no? But yes, I have lupus, systemic lupus erythematosus. So, it's called SLE. But mainly lupus siya. So, meron lang iba-ibang klase ng lupus, but mine is diagnosed systemic. So parang systemic siya. So, any part of the body it can be affected or halo-halo. Ganun siya. Kasi meron din tayong discoid lupus, which mainly affects the skin lang. And then, there's also drug-induced lupus. Ito naman yung ang cause niya is medication. But, pag tinigil na yung medication na yun, then, as far as I know, wala na rin siya. But for systemic, yes, it can affect any part of your body, or it has already affected a lot of parts of your body, kaya siya tinawag na systemic na siya. Kasi hindi lang siya focused on one organ, we have lupus nephritis, which is basically naman yung kidneys, yung nephro. Ayun. So anyway, ano nga ba ang lupus? So, kahit kami na merong sakit nito, medyo sobra pa rin kami naguguluhan. Because there's not much awareness sa disease na to. Not much know about it. Hindi rin siya katulad ng ibang sakit like cancer na malaki yung research budget, malaki yung mga foundations na nag-handle niya. But, you know, we're happy that over the years, mas maraming mga foundations ang nandyan, mas marami na yung awareness, most especially, I think, nung na-diagnose din or nag-out si Selena Gomez na meron siyang lupus. So, yes, there are other celebrities who have lupus, but I think siya yung medyo sikat ngayon. So, lupus is an autoimmune disease. So, autoimmune, it's basically our immune system. So, kung napapansin nyo, ang immune system is, to explain it very simple, immune system, di ba pag nagkakasakit tayo, nagkakasipon, nagkakaubo, ganyan. Ang ating immune system ang lumalaban sa mga germs, mga bacteria, para gumaling tayo. Pero in this case, ang immune system ng isang taong may autoimmune disease, such as lupus, nagmamalfunction siya. So, technically, dapat, ang ginagawa ng immune system is they fight the bacteria, the bad cells, mga ganon. But in this case, I don't know, naguguluhan siya for some reason. So, ina-attack din niya yung healthy cells. So, the immune system, instead of fighting foreign bodies, they fight the host. So, they fight your own body as well. So, yun. So, technically, di ba, kunyari pag nagkasugat ka, ma-inflame siya. So, that's why most of lupus patients then, aside from different parts of their body affected, the disease causes inflammation. Yan, kasi nga ina-attack niya yung sarili niya. Ganun. Yes. So, it's a chronic disease. So, meaning lifelong, long-term. And, unfortunately, wala pa tayong cure for lupus. So, wala. Hindi siya yung parang mga sakit na bacterial or viral or let's say pag nagkaroon ka ng dengue. diba? Um, you stay in the hospital or your body fights it, your immune system helps you get better, mga ganon, and then if in a few days, discharge ka na, uwi ka na. Other like pneumonia, you can get antibiotics, and then after that, clear na, diba, mga ganon. But for an autoimmune disease, unfortunately, there's still no cure. Um, Kaya, we want more funding for lupus research. Yes, so far right now, since wala pa siyang cure, all we have are medicines to keep, to keep the disease from progressing, and to treat the symptoms that we have. Yun. So, I want to share with you guys kung I'm not an expert in this, so yung mga alam ko is basically from what I've experienced and, from what my co-lupus warriors have experienced as well, and syempre mga lessons and information from our doctors as well. Yeah. Okay, so lupus, wala pa siyang, hindi pa alam kung paano nagkakaroon ng isang tao. Definitely, it's not contagious. Hindi ka mahahawa. Kasi syempre, minsan pag may sakit ka, ang isang tao, medyo ma-awkward kang lumapit dun sa tao na ganun. Especially most of us wear masks. So, our masks is hindi siya nandyan para hindi kami makahawa ng tao. Kasi, no matter what you do, kahit magkasama man tayo buong araw, you won't get lupus from me because it's not viral or it's not something na to transfer. So the reason why we have masks is because our medicines make us very fragile, kumbaga. So it suppresses our immune system. We'll talk about that later. But definitely, hindi kami contagious, pero naka-mask kami palagi dahil kami yung madaling mahawaan ng viruses. And yung mga sakit na like ubo, sipon, for normal people, you can get better in a couple of days. Pero sa amin, I've experienced talaga sobra. When magkasipon or ubo lang ako, it should have been simple, but lumala na ng lumala, nagka-complications na, and yung simple na ubo sipon sa akin, sobrang, it keeps me down for at least a month. So, sobra yung pag-iingat namin sa na mahawa, kaya masks. Yun. So, wala pa siyang known cause. Meron lang mga factors na nabanggit sa amin. It can be after a traumatic event, after an illness, ganon. Or, there's also a possibility, sabi nila, it can be genetic. Yun. But definitely, wala siyang talagang na-pinpoint na cause. Like, for example, yung ibang mga sakit, viral, bacterial, ganyan, you know where you can get it from. And you would know how to treat that. So maybe that's also the reason why wala pa talagang drug na makapag-treat nito, is because you don't actually know where you got it, right? Okay, anyway, I want to share kung paano ba ako na-diagnose nito. So, most commonly, this does not get diagnosed right away dahil ang lupus ay very, very tricky disease siya. So, napakahabang series of tests ito. And since sabi ko nga very tricky, it can mimic other diseases, diba? So, meron kang mga symptoms na usually madidismiss yan kasi they would initially think na kala mo sakit lang, na ubo, sipon, may lagnat ka, yung mga ganon. Headaches, simple headaches like that. But in the long run, dun mo lang mapapansin na, naaano ko na pala itong mga symptoms ko before. Yun. So, sometimes kasi sobrang dami niyang symptoms, hindi siya yung one symptom then you would know it's lupus. No, it's a combination of a lot of symptoms para ma-diagnose ka with it. And plus, of course, laboratory tests to ensure to verify yung disease mo. So, paano nga ba, no? Kasi I was diagnosed September 2017. So, yun talaga yung flare period ko na bonggang-bongga. But, as far as I remember, sabi rin nila pwede siyang mag-start factor would be pregnancy, ganon. So, I can relate to that kasi naalala ko ha, kasi very healthy ako growing up. Ay, hindi ko nga maalala na na-hospital ako or nagkasakit ako when I was a child hanggang sa pagtanda ko. So, sa third child ko, when I got pregnant around 2015, so doon ako medyo nakaramdam-ramdam na ng, alam mo yun, fatigue, pagod ka, may mga on and off fevers, ganyan. Pero ang pinaka naalala ko dun na sobrang na-bother ako, kaya pabalik-balik ako sa ospital, is the palpitations. Yes. Chest pains, palpitations, ganyan. So, what I did was, syempre, pa-check up ako, ganyan. So, I was even referred to cardio, and then we did tests. So, ECG ko is okay naman, 2D echo, ganyan. But, syempre, meron kaming nakita na ang cholesterol ko mataas. So definitely, mga cholesterol ko is 400 ata yun. And the normal was around 150 or 200. So, doble yung cholesterol ko. So, yun, medyo shocking siya. Pero, medyo nasa history na kasi namin ng high cholesterol. So, I understood. So, nag-take lang ako ng atorvastatin that time. So, yun. And I thought that was what was causing the palpitations. But then, naging okay na yung levels of cholesterol ko. But then, I still had the palpitations every single day. Hindi na ako makatulog. It just comes and goes. Palpitations, chest pains. Yun, nag-numb din yung katawan ko. Nanlalamig ako. I get chills. Ganyan. So, but the lab tests are normal. ECG was normal. Sa 2D echo naman, ang nakita sa 2D echo ko is I have mitral valve prolapse with mild regurgitation. So, sabi ng doctor, okay pa siya. Hindi naman siya sobrang, you have to worry about it because most of people have the mitral valve prolapse as long as hindi lang sobra yung regurgitation. So, sabi nila, yes, that might have been a cause of the palpitations. Usually, you would get it now din. Pero sobrang bothered talaga ako nun. But then, yun nga, so sinabi nila na normal naman daw, ganyan. So, I just took Inderal to regulate my heartbeat. So, yun lang. I went on with life. So, that was 2015. And then, the usual na masama pakiramdam, ganyan. The fatigue was always there. Hindi ko lang siya napapansin kasi pagod sa trabaho, ganyan. Kala ko that was just it. And I was active then during that time. So, active sa pag-aalaga ng bata, gano'n. Madalas kaming lumalabas, ganyan. So, akala ko pagod lang talaga siya. And then, mga 2016, so merong naman mga dagdag na symptoms na nananakit yung mga joints ko. Yan, dito, ganyan. Hindi siya sobrang sakit ha. Nababother lang ako. Uncomfortable feeling. Yung ano na parang may mali, masakit, ganyan. But, it went away naman. It comes and goes. Yun. So, hindi ko siya masyadong pinapansin. But, naalala ko, sa sobrang sakit siya one time. Tsaka, paulit-ulit siya eh. Nag-consult na rin ako sa doctor no. Pabalik-balik lang ako sa doctor no. And then may isa na nag-order ng test for inflammation, yung ESR, CRP, mga ganun. But yun guys, I may mga times na okay ako, may times na hindi, ganyan. So parang dinismiss ko, hindi ko pinagawa yung test or anything. Until 2017, ito, yung palpitations are still back and forth, ganyan. Pero since I just thought it was normal, so hindi ko na siya pinansin. And then, yung joint pains, hindi na masyado, ganyan. But around May that time, 2017, biglang namaga yung left cheek ko. Yan. Unti-unti siyang namamaga. So, akala ko, kasi ang ipin ko talaga ever since talaga sirain. Medyo ano rin siya ng lupus, no? Sabi nila. Marami rin akong kakilalang lupus na may problema sa ipin. So I thought it was just the usual Baka may infection yung ipin ko, yung gums, ganyan. So, I didn't think much about it. So, um, ayun, until lumaki na siya ng lumaki. Para na siyang golf ball. Doon na ako nagpatingin. Una sa dentist lang eh. Kasi nga, syempre, akala ko talaga ipin lang. So, okay, tinanggal namin yung wisdom tooth ko. And then, after a month, naka-heal na talaga yung wisdom tooth ko and everything. Hindi siya umimpes. Lumaki pa siya ng lumaki. So, nagpa-second opinion ako, third opinion. Nagpa-x-ray na rin ng ipin. Hindi siya nanggagaling doon sa ipin. So, we went to a medical doctor, ganyan. Sobrang dami kong doctors na napatignan during that time. Kasi, initially, you wouldn't suspect any disease like autoimmune disease, diba? Marami nagsabi na baka bacteria, ganyan. So, we did a lot of antibiotics. So, for like 6 months, nakarami akong antibiotics. Siguro 7, 8, trial and error, ganun. Sobrang sukang-suka na ako sa mga gamot nun. Kasi hindi naman siya umimpes eh. Walang nangyari. And then, yun, sobrang laki niya. We did CT scan and MRI as well. Wala rin nakita doon talaga eh. So, doctor said that it was cellulitis. So, another round of antibiotics na naman kami. Pero wala pa rin siya. And then, after, though hindi siya masakit malaki lang talaga siya, golf ball. So, yung mukha ko talaga sobrang laki. So, after nun, the duration of that, meron ng mga may mga nadagdag na symptoms. Like, yung joint pains ko, ayan na naman siya. So, hindi na siya nawala, joint pains. Sobrang severe. Ang naaalala ko nun talaga, ang sakit talaga. Hindi lang yung joints ko, yung bones ko sobrang sakit din. Hindi ako makalakad. Hindi ako makatayo ng kama, hindi ako makagalaw. Pag naalala ko talaga yung sobrang naiiyak ako kasi hindi ko man lang hindi ko kaya magbukas ng bottle of water. Parang it's crushing my hands, my joints, my bones. Hindi ko talaga kayang magbukas ng bottle of water. Umiiyak lang talaga ako kasi parang akong baldado na wala akong magawa. Hindi ako makatayo, hindi ako makalakad, hindi ko mabuksan yung pinto by myself. Turning the doorknob, hindi ko talaga siya kaya. And then, what else? Yun, I had fever, on and off fever, na hindi ko maintindihan. Sobrang sama rin ng pakiramdam ko na ang feeling ko, this happens up to this day. Alam mo yung feeling na, syempre, I wouldn't know, no? Kung alam nyo, but I hope you don't know how it feels. But, ang feeling nang nabangga ka ng kotse, hindi lang kotse, yung nabundol ko ng like 10-wheeler truck, and then you're recovering, yung feeling ng ganong pakiramdam na sobrang bigat ng katawan mo, hindi ka makabangon. Ganun yung feeling eh, yung feeling na you've been hit by a truck, you've been ran over by a truck. Ganun siya. And then, I had, yun no, so, I had, ano ba yung mga symptoms nyo? Alam nyo sa sobrang dami ng pinagdaanan ko. Lahat na ata ng masakit eh, nangyari na sa akin eh. So, I don't know kung maalala ko pa lahat ha. But, yun nga, headaches, nagkakaroon din ako, marami na, halo-halo na. I mean, even neurological, doon ako medyo tumagal sa neurological phase. I was seeing all kinds of things. Disturbed yung vision ko, ganyan. I don't know if that's, pero I think that's not a common of lupus na eh, symptom of lupus eh. But yes, fever, on and off fever, muscle aches, chest pains, ganyan. And weight loss din, sobra. Patpatin ko na talaga nun. Kaya doon ako medyo sobrang worried na ako nung time na yun. Kasi I was losing like 2 to 3 pounds a week and sobrang para na akong toothpick nun. Kaya sabi ko, mamamatay na ba ako or what? Kasi sobra talagang para na akong lantang gulay during that time. And then, ayun, I had enlarged lymph nodes, so yung mga kulani, it was everywhere in my body. Plus, uh, mouth sore. Ano ba tawag dun? Singaw. Sobrang dami ko. Parang hindi siya nawawala talaga. Parang 20 sa buong... Ang dami. Yun nga, isa yun, hindi na rin ako makakain. Um, wala. Daw, I was so down during that time. Hindi siya gumagaling din. Ang dami rin gamot na binigay sa akin. Dami pang singaw-singaw, ganyan. Just won't go away. So, may ilang buwan akong ganun. And then, rashes. Siyempre, sa sobrang dami kong doktor na pinuntahan, hirap din talaga kami. Kasi, yung symptoms kasi hindi siya sabay-sabay din lumabas. Isa-isa siya. So, ang hirap niya talagang i-diagnose. Until nung medyo end part of it na lumabas na marami kong symptoms. So, doon ako medyo na-refer to the right doctor. Yung inflammation, yes, because we tested different kinds of tests. So, yun nga, mataas ang inflammation markers ko. Sa blood test din, yung WBC ko sobrang bagsak. Na for the period of that, like, siguro mga 6 months, ganun, na regular kami nagtitest, is yung WBC ko sobrang bagsak. So, actually, yes, they were kind of diagnosing between lupus and HIV. So, medyo natakot ako sa HIV. Of course, although I don't have multiple partners at that time. Pero syempre, I was in and out of the hospital. So, nag-worry din ako baka I could have contracted it. Mga ganun. Sobra na yung sabi ko, syempre, the stigma that we have is with the HIV is mas kilala yung HIV as I don't even know what lupus was. So, nung sinabi sa akin yun, you either have possible HIV or lupus, doon ako mas natakot sa HIV because I know the complications of HIV. I know how people with HIV live. So, parang medyo natakot ako doon. So, we tested for HIV. Fortunately, negative naman. Tama ba yung term doon? Oo. So I wasn't infected with HIV. So, and then, natuwa ako noon that, okay, so lupus na lang yan. So, okay, lupus, hindi ko naman alam kung ano siya eh. Sino ba may alam noon? Sabi lang nila lupus, yung sa pelikula ni Vong Navarro, tsaka ni Tony Gonzaga, na may lupus si Fong. Yun lang ang alam ko sa lupus. And then, sabi nila, Ferdinand Marcos, our former president, had this, and he died because of complications from lupus. I'm just not sure about it. But yes, so I didn't know much about it. So, yun lang. Then yun, sumabay-sabay na yung symptoms, and then I think, pinaka nag-confirm, of course, may mga lab tests din ako na positive, like ANA test, ESR, CRP, mga blood tests ko din. Sobrang dami kong doktor ata. Like, for that period, 50. Kasi, syempre, the early stages, it was dismissed. Kasi wala naman ako ibang nararamdaman until dumami, diba? But, pag ikaw sa katawan mo, you know that something's wrong, you will try so hard to figure it out. Siguro yun na rin ang naging maganda, kaya medyo mabilis ang diagnosis sa akin is because I was very, very proactive. Because I know something is wrong. Mafe-feel mo siya eh. So, kaya ako, lipat-lipat ako ng doktor until I find out what's wrong with me. Parang ganun. Kasi I know you can't tell me na it's normal, it's just, it's gonna go away, just drink this and it'll be fine. Hindi siya ganun eh. And then, yung mga later part na nagkaroon na ako ng pimples, deep pimples lang, I thought I was just breaking out. But then, hindi. Sobrang hindi na siya natatanggal. Nag-ano pa ako nun, bumili pa ako ng mga pangtanggal ng pimples, mga pampapahit sa mukha. Yun. So, hindi. That's the butterfly rash na pala. So, meron akong malaking mark dito ng butterfly rash. And then, yun na. Different dermas din. Nahirapan din kami mag-diagnose until I had that butterfly rash. When I walked into the doctor's office, tinanong niya na agad eh. And that's when I cried. Oh my God, there's a doctor who knows about this. Nasabi niya, Iha, meron ba sa pamilya nyo, may history ba kayo ng merong may lupus? And then, I cried na. Because, okay, lupus na nga talaga siya. Kasi before that pa, nag-biopsy na kami nito. So, eto na biopsy siya. I had this big ball of something. Hindi ko rin alam kung ano siya. Hindi naman siya masakit or what. Pero, nagkaroon na siya ng mga white markings. Una namula eh. Yan. Una namula siya. But then, after that, naging white na siya. So, yun. Ano rin ako ng white markings all over my body. So, meron akong I don't know what that is. Yun. So, until now, we're trying to figure it out. So, may mga white marks, white spots ako within the body na bigla na lang siyang nag-develop. So, we did the biopsy. So, yun din yung isa sa confirmatory tests na nagawa sa biopsy. Nung namagang part dito is lupus, erythematosus siya. And then, the white markings then, still, lupus pa rin siya. If I remember, yes. So then my whole world came crashing down because at that point, I have researched things about lupus already. I've nakapag-join na ako ng mga support groups on Facebook. Ayan, nakita ko na yung condition nila. So, it was a process of grief, you know, the stages of anger. Una, hindi mo alam eh. Kasi hindi mo alam kung saan mo siya nakuha. Hindi mo siya alam how you got it, why you have this. Yun. But, I was happy at that stage because after so long, meron na kaming tamang diagnosis. And I know magagamot na ako during that time. But then, you find out that there's no cure for this. And then, your whole world comes crashing down again. But then, you know, you just try to learn to live with it. Magbabago na talaga yung buhay mo eh. So, every now and then, may symptoms akong, hindi ko na nasabi sa inyo lahat ng symptoms ko, pero pag pupunta ka sa rheumatologist ko, I have this bond paper, let's say for example, like this. Puno siya ng listahan ng mga symptoms kong naramdaman. And, you know, it progresses. Next time, next month na punta ko sa doctor ko, ganyan na lang siya karami, ganyan. So, sometimes we're happy, but, ano siya eh, paikot-ikot lang din siya eh. So, minsan babalik ulit ako, ganito na naman kahaba yung mga listahan ko na kung ano-anong nararamdaman ko, ganyan. So, ang hirap niya kasi I'm way better than the last, you know, the last serious flare that I've had from diagnosis. Ngayon, na-ER pa rin ako. It's part of our lives na siguro until we find a cure for it. Marami na siya, halo-halo na siya. Yes, and isa pa yung during yung diagnosis stage ko talaga, ang kaaway ko talaga is yung sun. So, for lupus patients, we're very, very sensitive to sun. Alam mo, napansin ko before, minsan, nagtataka lang ako eh. Maya-maya, ang sakit na ng katawan ko, ganyan. And then, when I look back at it, that's because na-expose ako sa sunlight. Kahit yung mga fluorescent light, before, ngayon medyo kaya ko na siya eh. Pero before talaga, labas lang ako ng araw for like 2 minutes. Mabigat na yung pakiramdam ko. Sasama na talaga yung pakiramdam ko. Mahihilo na ako, masusuka na ako, ganyan. And also, ngayon, sobrang pagodin ako. Sobrang, ang pinakamahirap sigurong adjustment, kasi before, kahit ano kaya akong gawin eh. Sobrang kahit magpuyat ako, buong araw ko nasa labas. Pero ngayon, alam mo yung very limited lang yung magagawa mo. And this siguro hindi maiintindihan ng ibang tao na walang may sakit, na walang lupus or autoimmune disease. Pero we have limited energy for the day, that you can only do so much in a day. And this is what I've learned the hard way. Kasi I'm used to accomplishing a lot of things, but ngayon, I have to choose my battles wisely. I have to choose if I wash the dishes today, lilinis ako ng kwarto. Kasi, kapag ka may ginawa ako, let's say, maglaba, ganyan. Or, sige, maglinis na lang ng kwarto. That 2 to 3 hours na maglinis ako ng kwarto, ang kapalit nun is 3 days to a week ng recovery, ng pahinga. Sobra, ganun ka madidrain. Anyway, ayun na po. So, yes. So, anyway, sobrang dami na rin nangyari simula nung ma-diagnose ako from yung lupus. Then, meron din siyang effect sa psychological, meron din siyang psychological impact sa'yo. So, I've been diagnosed with with anxiety, with depression, with OCD. Marami na siya stemming from lupus. Kasi it was a really hard journey. And alam ko nga, yung sa akin is nothing pa compared to the co-lupus warriors that I've had, na sobrang hirap ng sitwasyon nila. And napakarami rin complications. A lot of my body parts, maraming nang naapektuhan sa akin. Hindi ko na iisa-isahin kasi marami siya. But I'm just very thankful na hindi sobrang sama ng kondisyon ko. So, yun lang. I just want to raise awareness about this. That if you have some of the symptoms that I've mentioned, please have it checked. Please proactively mention it, kasi nga, diba, hindi siya madali ma-diagnose. But, of course, doctors know about this. But it would help as well if you do your own research about it. If you are at least aware of it, especially if meron sa inyong may autoimmune disease, then chances, malaki daw ang chances kasi diba, a one factor would be genetic. Ganon. So, yes. What else? So, yon. Pero siguro ang nahihirapan ako ngayon, very conscious kasi ako sa itsura ko. It's my biggest insecurity. Yes, because I know I'm not that, that pretty, attractive, ganyan. Tapos nagka-lupus pa ako. Ang inatake niya sa akin is yung face ko, ganyan. So, anyway, so nung nag-biopsy kami ng face, big ball siya. And then, nung nag-steroids na ako, tama na yung mga gamot ko, doon na siya nag-subside. But, ang pangit doon, hindi siya bumalik sa dati niyang form. Nangyari is, nag-atrophy siya. So, atrophy is wastage ata, or basta naubos siya. Ganon. So, nag-facial atrophy ako. So, itong side ng face ko, which is my biggest insecurity. Autoimmune disease din ata ang atrophy eh. So, magaling talaga. So, ganyan naman to talaga eh. If you have an autoimmune disease, if you check out other autoimmune diseases din, baka meron ka din because it's related or what. But yun, because insecurity ko ngayon is yung facial something ko is affected. So, hindi siya pantay talaga. Hindi lang siya masyadong halata ngayon. But siguro sa personal or sometimes pag nag-take akong picture, lumubog na siya dito. Hindi na siya pantay with this. To be honest, medyo nagkaroon na nga siya ng laman eh. Kasi dati talaga parang skin na lang siya, then bones. Sobrang naubo siya, parang sinuction yung part na to. Ito lang. Akala ko either pumapayat lang ako kaso isang side or tumataba ako kaso isang side lang. Parang ganun. So, ang gulo din. So, parang medyo napansin ko din is akala nga namin Bell's palsy pa eh. But, pantay naman siya. Nakakagalaw rin naman yung side ko. But yun din, so napansin ko din na yung eyes ko is medyo nagdo-droop. So, I was advised to go back to a neurologist just to see if there's facial nerves involved, ganyan. So, isa yun sa insecurities ko kasi sabi nila, ang facial atrophy, hindi na siya babalik. Kahit Well, na-prove ko na nga eh, kasi nag-remission na rin naman ako sa sakit ko. But hindi na siya bumalik. Andiyan na siya. So, ang sabi lang ng doctors is constructive surgery. Yun, cosmetic surgeons, ganyan. Eh, ang mahal-mahal naman yun eh. So, the only thing that they told me was, we can put fillers, but you have to be in remission for a very, very long time. Kailangan hindi active yun. Kailangan hindi active yung sakit mo. So, wala. Ang daming bawal. Ang dami, sobrang daming pinagbawal rin sa akin. Pero matigas din kasi talaga yung ulo ko. So, just anything in moderation naman, I think. Pero matigas, sobrang sensitive rin kasi ng skin ko. So, syunga-syunga ko, bawal ako mag-facial, pero nagpapa-facial ako, nagpapakulay ako ng buhok. Pero tinatansya ko naman siya. Pag talagang sinasabihan ko yung gagawa na, minsan nag-facial din ako eh. Si ate, after nung facial, nagtanong, ma'am, ganyan po ba talaga yung balat niyo? Kasi hinahawakan ko lang po, pero nagmumula na siya agad, parang ano. Sabi ko, hindi ate, don't worry, ganyan po talaga yan. Sobrang sensitive lang po talaga, kasi sobrang namaga daw, ganyan. So yun, every now and then, tinatawanan ko na lang talaga siya, kasi wala. I can't dwell on the negative things. Masyado lang negative ang buhay ko. Masyado na akong negative mag-isip. So, I'm trying to make it as light as possible. But yes, hindi ko na nasabi sa inyo. I will try to look for yung parang diary ko before na nandun lahat ng symptoms. Ang dami na talaga yung mental symptoms na rin ako, ganon. So, psychiatric, psych, doctor, neurology, lahat na ng doktor. Oo, as in talagang dinaanan ko lahat ng doktor. And ang dami ko talagang lab test nun. So, buti na lang may HMO ako. So, guys, please get HMO as well. Nag-plug na. But yun, so hopefully we can raise awareness about this as well. And most of us are PWDs, so persons with disabilities. And yes, I myself is considered as a PWD. And I have the PWD card somewhere. Yeah. But yes, so next time I will cover about how to get it as well and the benefits of the PWD card. So yes, doon din ako medyo nahirapan kasi technically pag titingnan nyo naman ako normal, diba? Doon din ako nahirapan. I-explain sa mga tao na it doesn't mean that I look okay na ako. Kasi sometimes people don't understand that you're going through a lot, especially kapag PWD ako sa Pilipinas. So, I do have privileges like may sariling lane, ganyan. I would go to that lane only if sobrang sama na talaga ng pakiramdam ko na I would break down na talaga. Kasi nga, pag pipila ka doon, marami kang maririnig na normal naman to eh, ganyan, hindi naman to PWD, or ginagamit lang yung lane or whatnot, mga ganon. Bata naman to, hindi naman to buntes or what, ganyan, senior lane lang to. Most people don't understand that disabilities don't always mean na may kapansanan kang putol yung paa mo, hindi ka makalakad, or something like that. We can look normal, pero it's the inside that matters, how you feel. How you feel is very important. I've been through chemotherapy sessions as well. Hindi lang din halata. So, isa pa pala, speaking of chemotherapy, ang isa rin sa symptoms na naranasan ko before, sobrang hair fall. Oo, maiiyak ka na lang talaga kasi lalakad ka lang, ang daming clumps of hair. So, magsusuklay ka, sobrang dami niya, ganyan. Kaya, ang dami kong baby hair dati, nagtutubo. Sabi ng husband ko, nagpuputol ka ba ng buhok? Sabi ko, hindi. Yan yung mga tumutubong buhok. So, yun din. Akala ko nga cancer din dati talaga siya. Tumor or something like that. Yun. So, I've gone through chemotherapy sessions, kaya naalala ko yung hair fall na yan, na sobrang depressing. Makita mo talaga nalalagasan ka ng buhok. Ang patpati na nga ng itsura mo, nalalagasan ka pa ng buhok, diba? Tapos, hindi ka pa makatayo, hindi ka makagalaw, hindi ka makahinga. Ang dami talaga. Para akong bedridden na talaga na sobrang akala ko talaga it was my time. But, yes. So, anyway, treatment. So, meron lang mga medicines. The usual medicines that we have is hydroxychloroquine and it's an anti-malarial drug, and it's for the treatment of the symptoms. So, iko-control lang yung activity of lupus, but it doesn't cure again. And then we have steroids because lupus is mainly inflammation. Yun. So, steroids, double-edged sword siya. Steroids, definitely hindi siya ina-advise talagang ibigay hanggat hindi na lang talaga yun yung kailangan. Kasi double-edged sword siya. Maraming advantages, but maraming disadvantages din. But yeah, you have to weigh the pros and cons. Meron akong, kasi yes, very suppressed ang immune system mo, so you're much vulnerable to sickness. Madali kang mahawa. Bones mo get brittle in time. Ganon. So, marami siyang negative effects din sa katawan for long-term use. And then, yung hydroxychloroquine rin naman is for long-term use. It affects your eyes. Yun. So, yearly kailangan mo rin nagpapacheck up. Maraming. Yan. But, so anyway, impromptu lang kasi itong video na to. So, hindi ako masyadong prepared kung ano pa dapat yung mga pinag-uusapan natin. So, that's my experience. So, if you feel that something's wrong with you, and yun, intuition mo naman yun eh, ikaw sa sarili mo yung makakaalam. So, try to have yourself tested out. Yun. Pero ang sakit talaga, joint pains, ang sakit talaga, para sa arthritis na hindi mo maintindihan. Kaya, feeling ko minsan, ang edad ko nasa 70s na ako, sa sobrang sakit ng mga kasukasuan ko talaga. I just cannot reiterate that as much as I can. Hindi ko alam kung paano ko siya i-emphasize na ang sakit po talaga. Sobra. Yun, chest pains, palpitations, yan yung madalas na up until now, hindi pa rin siya nawawala sa akin. Headaches, anemia, yes. Headaches ko, andyan pa rin siya every now and then. Sobra, dati talaga na-ER ako dahil dyan. Minsan, 3 days siya bago mawala. Talagang, no. So, kama lang talaga ako for 3 days. Ano pa ba? Grabe, ayaw lumabas ng ano. But anyway, ayun, so, if you guys have any more, anything about lupus that you want me to discuss na baka hindi ko pa na-cover dito sa content kasi hindi ko alam kung ano yung pinagsasabi ko, please let me know so we can do another vlog. And if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions about this episode, please let me know. Please like, share, and subscribe so that we can get more people to know something about autoimmune diseases, most specifically lupus. Yeah. Ano pa bang meron tayo dito? Okay, so in the next episode, I'm planning to siguro pag-usapan naman natin yung mga laboratory tests na commonly ginagawa on how to diagnose lupus. And then medications, and then what can you do to avoid the flare? Bagal niya. So, yun. But anyway, ang main doctor namin for autoimmune diseases is rheumatology department, so rheumatologist. And then, syempre, since systemic siya, so different organs of my body are affected as well. So, I do have several doctors taking care of me in cooperation with my main doctor, which is the rheumatologist. So yun, if nephro for kidneys, for heart, cardio, I also have a psychologist. I also have an OB-GYN. I have a neurologist. I have an ophthalmologist. I have an ENT doctor. Um, ano pa ba? I have a dermatologist, syempre, dahil very much ang skin ko affected. So, yeah. I also have a pulmonologist. Dati rin, no, yung diagnosis, nagpunta rin ako sa cancer surgeon ba yun? Oncologist din, yes. So, na-roll out naman na hindi siya cancer. Doon ako talaga medyo, Lord, please, wag po. Wag po, ayoko talaga. So, thank God, hindi naman siya cancer. Okay. No, you work it. Dun-dun-dun. Ayun, so, na-experience ko din mamaga. Swollen feet, hands, legs, mukha, ganyan. So, napakarami. Hindi ko na, lahat siguro ng possible na maano nyo, naranasan ko na. Siguro hindi naman lahat, kasi yung mga ano naman sa akin is, hindi super advanced stage. Yung, like for example, I do have lupus friends, kidneys ang affected nila. So, my kidneys are not affected that much. Yeah. Tapos, well, extreme temperatures, hot and cold, dyan natitrigger din siya, yung flares. Sun exposure, definitely. So, minsan nakabalot-balot talaga, ganyan. But, no, you work it. No, you do. Yun din. Heartburn. And, Raynaud's. Yung hands is, nawawalan siya ng poor circulation. So, nag-iiba yung color niya. Okay. So, anyway, guys, yun lang. Just wanna raise awareness about lupus, and we have foundations. In the Philippines specifically, we have the Hope for Lupus Foundation. It's headed by Undersecretary Emily Naglipay Villar, Department of Justice Undersecretary. And yun, so if you need help, you may contact Hope for Lupus Foundation. If you need support groups as well, Hope for Lupus Foundation has events, group meetings, ganyan, seminars, and just about any support that you can get. Try to connect with HFL, and there's also several Facebook groups na andun yung mga kapwa natin, lupus warriors. So if you've been newly diagnosed, if you're going through some of these symptoms and you think, or your doctor said it might be lupus, well, I think then it's time for you to somehow connect with some of us, kasi sobrang laki ring tulong. I have friends who have lupus warriors, and talagang it helps you get better when you know that there are people who understand what you're going through. Kasi if you talk about it with normal people, then hindi masyado nilang maiintindihan. They will empathize with you. But really, they would never really fully understand how you feel unless they're in that same situation too. So, yun. Merong mga Christmas parties, merong Ano ba? Yun, basta marami. So, matutuwa rin kayo sa mga support groups kasi we have active Lupus members as well na kanya-kanyang nag-excel sa kanilang field. So, get to know them, guys. And then, yes. So, if you want to know more about Lupus or if you want me to discuss anything about it, please let me know. And I will try my best to help you out with it. And, yun lang. So, overall, sana we can share awareness about lupus so that more people know about it. And if we can, I don't know how we're gonna do it, but sana we can get more funds into the research team, and hopefully, we pray that we find a cure in the soonest time possible kasi sobrang daming nahihirapan sa sakit na to. And yung mga gamutan din talaga, sobrang mahal. When I was in a flare, when I was just diagnosed, ang gamot ko ata umaabot ng 1,000 a day. Yes. So, yung mga oral medicines or injections or yun nga, chemotherapy sessions. Pero nung sa akin before, when I was newly diagnosed, sa taas ng dosage ko ng prednisone and other medications pa, and plus, I have creams pa to apply all over my face. So, it's about 1,000 a day. So, you can imagine kung ano pa yung pinagdadaanan ng ibang mas worse yung sakit and mas maraming complications. So, yes. So, thank you very much, guys, for listening. And until next vlog, have a great day. Bye!